Alright, red flags in games. You know, stuff that you see prior to buying a game and you're like, I'm not too sure I'm interested in that anymore. What are your red flags about game? Here's mine. First red flag, it's free to play. Okay, so I'm playing some free-to-play games. I am not opposed to free-to-play games, but when I see a game is free, I'm like, okay, how do you want my money then? Would it be forced ads? Would it be inconvenience that will make me buy some stuff to be less inconvenienced? You know, like you're throttling my XP and so you're selling me XP booster, or you're giving me very little room to store my stuff and then you're selling me more storage room for the loot I find in the game. Stuff like that. So when it's free, I'm always a bit wary of how the game is gonna turn out for me. Not saying I won't try it out, just saying it's a red flag. My second one is when it's a single player game, but the devs want me to create an account or be online. So this is something I don't understand. From what I understand, it's because they don't want you to cheat in the game. I did air quote here, but you were not able to see that. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, and then you kind of need to be online. You know, the other day my daughter had an ear surgery. Nothing bad, just a little thing. But still, I was in the hospital for pretty much all day. And I wanted to play a game. And then I booted up the game. But then I needed an internet connection to make the game recognize it was me who wanted to play. And my cell phone provider, my data provider, did not really enter the hospital. I was not able to have access to the internet, and so I could not play the game. And I don't want to call out names here. I won't say what game it was, but I was kind of frustrated because it's a single player game. There's no online features at all. I was just not able to boot the game. So I've played something else, played After Place. It was amazing. Alright, my third red flag is when they're showing the game with trailers and it's only CGI stuff. There's zero gameplay. What I want to see in a trailer is the game. I'm not going to see a movie. You know, when I see a trailer for a movie, I see some movie scenes with the actor of the movie and it's all good. But when I want to play a game, I don't want to see in the trailer some cinematics of the game. I want to see the actual gameplay with the actual in-game model, with the UI, UX on the screen. I want to see how the game looks, not what the cinematics between gameplay are gonna look like. This is not what I'm interested in. So when I see a bunch of trailers that don't show the gameplay, I'm always worried that the game will turn out to be not what we were expecting, to say the least. My fourth red flag is in a buy-to-play game, the fact that they are putting microtransaction in it, even if it's just cosmetic. If I'm buying a full-price game, $70, $80, I expect it to be the full experience and I won't have to spend any more money. Of course, that exclude DLC. I'm fine with, like 6 months to a year later, then they add a whole new place to explore, a new whole post game or something. I don't mind to be paying for that. But, the game releases, I'm paying full price for the game. I'm expecting to have the full game. Stellar Blade did that exceptionally well, and I've bought it day one, and the game was running fine, no bugs, no cache shop. That was amazing. But it's a pretty rare occurrence. I remember, I don't know which Assassin's Creed did that, but it's a single player game offline, and they were selling XP booster in the cash shop, and it's, oh my god, and even you could tell me, well, it doesn't change anything, the XP rate were the same as they would have been if they had not implemented a cash shop. But in my mind, if I was to play that game while I'm grinding, I would always have in the back of my mind, I wonder if I'm getting the full XP or if they cut that a bit to sell me the XP booster. Inconvenience me, so I'm giving them more money to get the quote-unquote real experience. So this is, I don't mind, once I took the bait for a free-to-play game and I enjoy it because yes, it happens, and there's a cash shop, I'm like, yeah, duh, I mean, of course, they need to make money with this. But when I pay full price and you're selling me cosmetic, like the cool armor I cannot get in the game, I need to buy them in your shop in my single player experience, I mean, come on, get the fuck out. I mean, yeah, I can't. And here's my last red flag. It's when reviews are on embargoes. So it happened recently with Resident Evil 4 Remake. That said, looks to be a fantastic game, and after the fact, my worries seems to not have been that real. So all ends well. But when the game released, I mean just before, there were a bunch of YouTube videos with big channels making reviews about the game. And one thing that struck to me is that they were showing exactly the same gameplay, and they were saying pretty much the same thing. Like if they were asked to just show this and just say that. And this made me worried. I don't like review embargoes. If you're a dev and you're confident in your game, you should let people say whatever they want about your game. Now, I understand some part of the embargo for, let's say, spoiler reason. They don't want people to reveal the big twist at the end of the story before the game releases. That's fine. That's fine, like, for the story. But you should not ask reviewers to say specific things and not say other stuff you don't want them to say. This looks bad. This is always, it pops, well, like this, the title of this video, it pops a red flag. And I'm like, what are they trying to hide here? What are, what they don't want us to see? So it's always worrying for me. So those were my red flags about games. What are yours? Let me know in the comments section. And I think I'm done for now. Go do something else now. Go play games. Bye-bye.